everyone. I meet Eddie Smith. I meet DJ, who is a Duterte supporter, and also the Trump supporters. But for me, like I said before, when I was told by Eddie Smith and TJ, one of the Duterte supporter and one of the Trump supporter, have said to me, do not politicalize Kuya Rodelio Daguman. This is the lesson to all of you, to those Marcos loyalists who are fake Filipinos. Do not politicalize against Kuya Rodelio Daguman. Because Rodelio is a cerebral palsy. What's the problem about the person that he is anti-Marcos, huh? What is the problem? Me, I'm a pro Duterte. I'm not pro Marcos. What's the problem about him? For me, guys, I do not talk about politics because I know Mami Ellen Olea wants me to run as a candidate in a councilor or Congress and even president. I cannot be noticed about politics. For Kuya Dan Mardayaw, do not politicalize Kuya Rodelio Daguman because everyone are not related to politics. Like me, I'm not related to politics. I always talk politics to the Duterte supporters, to Trump supporters, who were Americans, who were Filipinos. I talk politics. But for Kuya Rodelio Daguman, do not politicalize the cerebral palsy. Alright? Cerebral palsy. I do not talk about politics. Just like I said before, ano bang ginawa ni Kuya Rodelio Daguman sa'yo? Like I said, anong ebidensya mo kay Kuya Rodelio? Like, what I asked Kuya Dan Mardayo, what is his problem? Ano bang ginawa ni Kuya Rodelio? He's not related to politics. He's not interested to politics. Like for example, Mami Ellen says, she's anti-Marcos. Nabudol ako ni Bongbong Marcos. He doesn't promise from his father, Ferdinand Marcos Sr. And what really happened is, nabudol na tayo. People hates Marcos. Unlike you, Danmar, if you read this in greatest robbery of the government of the Guinness World Record, that's Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and Imelda Marcos. And I say again that Bongbong Marcos was so plunder over the pork barrel scam. He's a plunder. He's really a plunder during the time of Janet Lim Napoles. What is wrong with you, Danmar? Would you ever like to praise Bongbong Marcos? Would you ever politicalize against Cedric Mariano, Kuya Rodelio Daguman? Kuya Rodelio Daguman and Cedric Mariano are non-partisan. They are non-political. Why they are non-political? They're non-political. Cedric is focusing on drawing like a beauty queens such as Mina Suchoy, um, um, Chelsea Fernandez, Emma Tiglao, and many more. He's a good of drawing. Even political figures like Rodrigo Duterte and even Sara Duterte, he draws any pictures that he likes for his drawing. And he always drawing those pictures of uh, um, Carlo Yulo. Oh, Carlo Yulo. You remember Carlos Yulo? He's drawing a picture. Even I was told by Eddie Smith, my American friend, he said to me, Manny Pacquiao. Oh, he's drawing a Manny Pacquiao. Oh, Cedric is a good of artist. He's a good of drawing, just like Joshua Arroyo. Oh, he's a good of drawing. He's a good of artist. Same as Jordan Bunagan. Oh, you know, Danmar. Kuya Danmar Dayaw. I know you're an ally with Jordan Bunagan and Sangkay Janjan, Romeo TV Vlog, and Nino Bersaga. Please, Danmar, do not politicalize. You know, even though all Marcos loyalists who are fake Filipinos, do not politicalize against Kuya Rodelio Daguman, even the friends of Danmar, or friends of Danmar Dayaw. I'm saying to everyone who are Marcos loyalists, who are fake Filipinos, do not politicalize Kuya Rodelio Daguman. I know I criticize against Marcos loyalists. You know, to all of Marcos loyalists who are fake Filipinos, please, all of you, do not politicalize against Kuya Rodelio Daguman. Have mercy to that person. What is the real problem if Kuya Rodelio Daguman is an anti-Marcos? If he's a pro Sara Duterte? If he's a pro Rodrigo Duterte? What is the real problem? Ano pang problema ninyo sa kanya? What is the real problem about what he's focusing on his job in Muntinlupa, in the City Hall? He's focusing in his job in everywhere as a virtual artist. What's the problem about him? You know what, guys? You know, for all those manipulatives who are Marcos loyalists, please do not bash Kuya Rodelio Daguman. Have mercy to him because his mother is already dead. His pet dog is already dead too. Both of them, they died. They are already dead. Unlike Kuya Rodelio Daguman, he's doing lots of opportunity for his best. Like him, he's not related to politics. What's the real problem if Kuya Rodelio Daguman is an anti-Marcos, if he's a pro-Sara Duterte and pro-Rodrigo Duterte? What is his real problem? You know, Kuya Rodelio Daguman is also anti-Marcos when he was a kid. Me, I was not yet realized I was the time in EDSA People Power Revolution. Eddie Smith was experienced that in the Philippines, in Navotas, in the Smoky Mountain in 1980s. Even my mom, even Nanay Net, even Nanay Vanji, even Nanay Baby, and even my other relatives who were experienced in 1980s. You know, it's really unpredictable when you see in 1980s about EDSA People Power Revolution in 1986. Even Nanay Lilia Daguman, who was there, or Lola Lilia Daguman, who was there too. You know, that time when Kuya Rodelio Daguman was kid, was still a kid in 1986. He was 10 years old. In EDSA People Power Revolution. Ate Michelle is 13 years old. Even Kuya Jojo is 16 years old. Remember, even Teacher May is also how old was Teacher May in 1986? She was 18 years old, at the time. The EDSA People Power Revolution, it's 1986. Kuya Rodelio Daguman experienced that. Uh, in 1986 EDSA People Power Revolution, mostly Muslims who were Filipino, Shia and Sunnis, Catholics, Judaism who were Jewish, who were Filipinos, Iglesia ni Cristo, the Christian United Opposition, who were born-again Christian, who were opposing against Ferdinand Marcos Sr., who were during the time of EDSA People Power Revolution, and most of the other people who were participate in the People Power Revolution. Even the Aquino family, Cory and Ninoy, they participate the People Revolution or People Power Revolution after the death of Ninoy. They experienced that EDSA People Power Revolution. I say again to all of Marcos loyalists who were friends of Danmar Dayaw, such as Jordan Bunagan, Sangkay Janjan, Nino Bersaga, Romeo TV Vlog, Teacher Alexander Pagkalinawan, and even Jam Magno, and even other Marcos loyalists who were fake Filipinos. Please, all of you, do not politicalize against Kuya Rodelio Daguman. He's not related in politics. Just like I said, he's not related to politics. This is why J. Rick Silva says, dami kasi maiiwas sa inyo, like I said. Puro kayo politics. You know, the time Kuya Rodelio Daguman experienced that at EDSA People Power Revolution. And he doesn't like Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and he doesn't like Bongbong Marcos. He likes only Rodrigo Duterte, Sara Duterte, and he likes Cory Aquino and Noynoy Aquino. That was his own opinion. And do not talk about politics. Respect the other people who have their own opinion. Do not politicalize Kuya Rodelio. I know his sister, who is married to American, named I don't know what his name. That was a sister of Kuya Rodelio Daguman. And he has a brother named Robin, Kuya Robin. You know, Kuya Robin says to me, when he bring his mother in the hospital, how much a hospital bill? Magkano bang hospital bill? Like I said, 3,100 million pesos. Because it was stolen by Ralph Recto. This is very nice to talk about politics. To one of the cerebral palsy, talking about politics. Lawrence Villawan is not related to politics. Lawrence is not related to politics. He's not pro Marcos. He's not pro Duterte. He's neutral. He's non-political. Let's say about this for the allies of Kuya Danmar Dayaw or friends of Kuya Danmar. Even Sangkay Janjan, Romeo TV Vlog, Jordan Bunagan, Nino Barsaga, and Teacher Alexander Pagkalinawan, and the other Marcos loyalists who were fake Filipinos. Do not politicalize. You know, we do not like politics. Filipinos, we don't deserve about talking about politics to the persons with disability. Even Kuya Rodelio Daguman. Rodelio is not related to politics. Like me, I removed Kuya Rodelio Daguman in my enemy list. Oh, I know he's a pro Sara Duterte. He's a pro Rodrigo Duterte. He always to be non-political. Oh, like you, like all of you, those Marcos loyalists who are fake Filipinos, do not be a political. Do not be talk about politics. We have to be non-political. You know, like Nanay Ningning says, oh, do not talk about politics. Oh, when May Gilabitag says, when May Gilabitag says to Danmar Dayaw, oh, can you tell him to shut him up? Oh, Miggy says to you, Danmar, do not talk about politics. Like I said, Rodelio, Kuya Rodelio is my former friend. I met him in pandemic. He's very kind at me. I know. When he made lots of mistake about he spreading a scandal like Jim Paredes, and he says bad words in Tagalog. What is that Rodelio says? Putang ina, that's a word. It's a call it the F word. I do not say bad words. Oh, when I say to Kuya Rodelio, I say to him, I said, I'm very sorry for what I made a mistake. Or like, for example, he made a lots of consequence, and he say sorry to me. He apologized to me. I forgive him. I forgive him. Thanks to Kuya Ver, I learned about the teachings of Jesus. To learn how to forgive Kuya Rodelio Daguman. Oh. Like you, Danmar, if you're a Catholic, do not politicalize Kuya Rodelio Daguman. Me, as I'm a Jewish, I am also a Jewish. I'm a Jewish too. I'm not also a Catholic. I am a Jewish. As I am a Jewish, as a Jewish Christianity, I don't talk too much politics. Like the Shia Muslims, they don't talk about politics. Oh, even the Iglesia ni Cristo, they never talk about politics. Or when they have the rally, call it transparency and accountability of Iglesia ni Cristo. They're not talking the politics. They're fighting against corruption. If I were you, Danmar, na politicalize Kuya Rodelio Daguman. Wag mo kasi pumumulitika kay Kuya Rodelio. You know, it's really unacceptable. Oh. And I am telling to the Marcos loyalists who are fake Filipinos, I warning to all of you, do not politicalize Kuya Rodelio Daguman. That is my warning to all of you.